Hi everyone, it's Gooza here. I'm just going to run through a Gamecube portable I made about a year ago, but I just never got around to making a video. So here it is. It's made with an Atari Lynx case, and I've franken-cased in official Nintendo Gamecube buttons. So you can see that I've used the back of the controllers here to try and retain the feel of a Gamecube controller with the official shoulder buttons, and the buttons on the front, as you can see, have just been fused straight in there. I've kept the memory card slots, so this is memory card slot A, and this is memory card slot B, which I've installed an SD Gecko card, so you can boot from SD using that. This screen is a 5-inch Dalian Good screen, which is allows you to get 480p, so the highest definition that the Gamecube is capable of. To achieve that, I had to put in a Gamecube component chip out of the Gamecube component cable, and I modded that for VGA. So there's a VGA out, and I'm using the VGA input into the screen to achieve the highest definition I can. For sound, I've used it was an iPod speaker, just a small cheapish one off eBay, and I'll switch the speakers with some DS replacement speakers just because they're a little better than the standard ones. The volume switch is here, up and down, and there's a headphone jack at the bottom if you want to use headphones. On this side we have controller port 2 and 1, so you can run external controllers. So on the back of the unit we have a couple of switches on top. One switch controls the open and close sensor for the Gamecube disk drive, which isn't in here, and the other switch controls the external or internal controller for player 1. You can see inside the heatsink and a little fan there. It's the official Gamecube heatsink, so it's fairly big. I guess I could have used another heatsink to slim things down a bit, but it all fits in there fairly well. There's no disk drive, as you can tell. What I've done is installed a WiiKey Fusion for SD booting. So we boot with the SD card here. Wiring the WiiKey Fusion in was a fairly tricky job, but got there in the end. And good thing about the WiiKey Fusion is it allows you to boot, or force most games to boot in 480p. I haven't installed batteries, it just runs off wall power, so we have this little jack here for 12 volts from the wall. Probably won't be able to fit batteries in there now, but that's not too big a deal. I quite like it as it is, and I don't really play it outside the house very often, so there's usually a power jack around, no problem. Anyway, we'll plug it in and boot it up. So we'll just turn him on, switch on the top here. And there's this little black bar over the screen when it first boots up, which goes away pretty soon. And there it goes. Activate the WiiKey Fusion, we have a little switch on top, and you can see here, just turn the exposure down a bit, you can see that we've got Swiss flash to the mod chip, which means we can just boot Swiss straight up. So in this menu we just choose a game, and here's where we can choose the video mode, so 480p. And you can see here memory card slot's working. Just turn the volume down a bit. So it all works quite nicely. All the buttons are nice and responsive. Feels quite similar to an official Gamecube controller. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Gooza and this is my Gamecube portable. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to have a go at it, I'm no expert when it comes to electronics, and I managed to come up with this, so I'm sure you can give it a go. Just a bit of steady soldering required, but all the help you need is online. So thanks to everyone, especially on Bacteria's forum, who's helped me out. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.